for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
You can talk about Birmingham, Alabama all you want. This happened in Los Angeles, California, where 7 Negroes were shot down on April the 27th last year. Not in Mississippi, but in Los Angeles, California, shot down by the police. These Negroes were unarmed. They were attending their religious services, and after they were dying on the sidewalk, the police handcuffed them, and instead of charging the criminal who assaulted them with the crime, the police were allowed to take their victims into court and charge them with assaulting the police. Now, who was shot? He was shot through the heart. This is not a bullet hole. This is, we have proof. Witnesses who saw this Negro beaten by the police as he was laying on the sidewalk dying with a bullet already through his heart. This is Ronald Stokes. He's a Phi Beta Kappa, Korean vet. Now, the trial of 14 Negroes has been going on in Los Angeles, California for the past week. You don't read about it in the press. You don't read about it in the white press. And you don't read about it in the Negro press. And since when can 14 Negroes go on trial and the press not be interested in it? The reason the press hasn't been interested in it is because they know it was one of the worst, heinous, brutal, and inhuman crimes that was ever committed against black people in this country, and they are afraid to report it because there's no way they can report it and make it look right. And they talk about what's going on in Birmingham, Alabama, what's going on in the South, only to hide the blood of that's on the hands of the white man here in the North. When white people in the North talk about what's going on in the South, and they pretend to show so much interest over what has taken place, they are not consistent. Their interest and their concern is not consistent. Even the press, the interest that the press has shown over what has been going on in Birmingham isn't consistent. Because if they were genuinely concerned with inhumanity to man, they would be genuinely concerned all over the country. And I might say this, where your problem is concerned in Washington, where you accuse these Negroes of crime. They're only practicing what the white man has forced upon them. They're only practicing what the society they live in has forced upon them. Because you don't turn on your side. I read somewhere the other day, Big Gregory said that you don't see, when you look at the untouchables, you don't see any Negroes committing crime. You see whites committing crime. All of the gangsterism and organized thuggery that goes on in this country has been organized by whites. And when when the crime problem exists in the Negro community, well, we are the victims of that. We are the victims of this organized crime. And the only way you're ever going to eliminate crime from the Negro community is first to attack those who have organized the crime, who have organized prostitution, organized gambling, organized the drug traffic. And you don't find any Negroes in any of the hierarchies where organized crime is concerned. It's the white man. And where organized crime is concerned, it prevails in the Negro community. And when it prevails in the Negro community, it only means that our own people are the victims of it. It is our own people who are the victims of organized drug traffic and the victims of organized gambling and the victims of organized prostitution. And then the white man blames us, the victims, as being the ones who are responsible for the crime. And if you ever track the dope down to where it came from, you have to track it to the boat that brought it in or the ship that brought it in. And Negroes don't own any airplanes, nor do we own any ships.
The Cutting Edge on IRFM next Wednesday night in the rainforest. We want to yell up Shane. Yes, we have to yell up Shane. We give thanks to the moment. We're there again. This is what? Outsider. I'm going to stop saying outsider studio now. I'm going to stop saying outsider the studio. I'm going to say outsider IRFM premises in in Coconut Grove, Ocho St. Anne. Yes. Worldwide, we're there with you, Yes, we're there. I got through the works of trying to instill some Africanness in the minds of these stiff-necked people. Yes. Today, and him say, well, Mota, that incident, I don't know how much of you saw the incident on your iPhone, iPad, or whatsoever, but it has been circulating all over the world. As a matter of fact, there is a petition going all over the world for people to sign. What we're talking about. There is a killing that took place again by white police against a black man. And this one now seemed to be tipping the pot. The man's name is George Floyd. And I am told that he was changing a check. I don't know. He was changing a check and then find out say the check was either bounce or his film name is not film check. And the policemen them commence to handcuff him and he was resisting arrest. And them threw him to the ground beside them car. 4 of them. And one police put him knee in the man's neck and hold down him knee in the neck. And if you look on the video have about 7 to 10 seconds on it. Maybe I say second, minute on it. And there was a guy in the background that shout, take care of him, make him say him not breathing. He's not breathing. He's saying that him can't breathe. And the policeman never move an inch. And the brother there upon the ground ball out say, him is not breathing. He say, I can't breathe. And you hear a woman in the background. I said, no, you can't do that. And would you believe that this policeman hold him knee in the man's neck till the man dead, stone stiff dead upon the ground, not moving? Well, we hear that the mayor of the city, Minnesota, fired the 4 police. Well, black people seem to reach the tip now. And when I say tip, give them the calls where I get and give them the email, not email, the WhatsApp, where people send me. Give them that just the other day, this year too. A black man, a white man and his son go out and shoot a brother, kill him. And given that about 2 years ago, a black man was selling cigarettes on the road. And some policeman come and hold him. And the same kind of choking take place. And him dead. Now come this one now, people are say, no, enough is enough. Enough is enough. That is where we hear the cry of the black people, them I say, in America now, enough is enough. Enough is enough because when you hear we attack certain way upon the radio and people are say, yeah, them think they're a long time thing and this and that. Racism is alive and well in America. Racism is alive and well in America. The humanity that we search for in that system, and in many systems too, but now we are focused on America. The humanity that black people have been focusing is not there, not for black people, because all of these killings was done by white police against black, except for the one lad, well, he was once a police too, and also a Ku Klux Klan, claiming to be a farmer Ku Klux Klan. Him and his son go down there and shoot the black youth. But this one, you know, this one, trust me, man, this one, you know, is the, I don't know what I call, is a fly on top of the filth. We can't call it ice and pancake. It's the fly on top of the filth, this. That a man put him knee in a man's neck. Now, every time they shoot the brother, every time they just shoot the brother. Believe you me. Because shooting him when I was dead. But if you torture the man that way for about 10 minutes, you have the man, you have your knee in his neck. And you now move. And he might twist and a turn and he might tell you, say, him can't breathe, and you know, move. And the other 3 policemen around the other side carry hold of him foot. That is murder. That is murder, Rasta. So, we have to go watch this one. What is going to happen now? What is the black people them in America going to do? Because this is enough. I mean, when you look on the video there, you know, that is enough for really sup up to, you know, it's enough. It's enough that, you know. I wonder how the parents of that man feel. How the parents of that man feel. How the friends of that man feel. And you can hear how the brother standing up there as a witness this right through feel. Police and them uniforms seem to go with a certain like beastly manner, wild beast. Like it's like we know about the police force in Jamaica where it was formed to really prevent what took place in Morant Bay never to happen again. And it was there to protect Bakwamasa land and properties and all the things them that make Bakwamasa feel comfortable. It was the police force that them used to quell certain things in Jamaica. And when we look at the police force in Jamaica today, there is no difference. Because the youth them who are joined the police force, a whole heap of them they look like them really did want to fire a gun and hang the people way, but them never try to look a legal way to do it because them never really want to take the way of criminal activities and don't realize that there is some criminal in a uniform. A lot of police in Jamaica is criminals in uniform and them get the license to kill. The whole of them is 007. Some of them is 00X2. License to kill at will. Like how them broke the youth foot. Say he must go home. And he must going home. Because he must coming from him grandmother. It's a terrible thing. Why is it that people who have a uniform for the state that's supposed to protect the people them always be so aggressive and not sympathetic to people? This is serious. This is really serious that in this 21st century, where people are looking now to make human being more comfortable with each other, where black people is so human in them character, only for white people. Because when it comes on to how we treat one another is our next argument. But there must be something. And when we talk about now, we talk about right across the African world, the Pan-African world, Africa, the Caribbean, anywhere black people, there must be something that will ignite a fire in the hearts of black people that them can retaliate. That them can retaliate. I'm not talking about retaliate by praying. We're not talking about retaliate by bowing down by your knee and I say, please God, forgive them for they know not what they do. Or say, okay, God know where I do, why I carry through this pain and suffering. Or some people will tell you, say, the reason why black people are going through this is because this and because that. Nobody can tell me that. These people, over years, and we see it. You ever hear when I say them will drink and eat and drink with you, but behind them back, them plan to annihilate you, kill you. That is really what is happening. And when you look on how America run today, supposed to be this powerful nation, this nation of freedom and liberty and democracy and things, and tell me 1 year that we see pass and policeman don't kill a black person. 1 year. But them to tell you that George Floyd, it's like them a lynch him. As a matter of fact, somebody call me and tell me, say, Muta, you look on the video, you know, she said that look like a lynching, like what them used to lynch black people on a light post. Anybody remember the other day when them tie a black man on the back of a van with rope, tie him on the back of a van with rope, and draw him, speed up the van, them in the van speeding up the van, and the man had drop on the ground and him dead. This is in we the people, America, we, America, the great America, the land of liberty and justice, the land of the Statue of Liberty. That statue was given to them by the French. That statue there is a French woman. It was given to them. And it stands above New York City as a symbol of justice and liberty for people. But we know, so when them say we the people, it's not we them I talk about. It's not African people, it's not black people them I talk about. So we've got to open our eye now, we have to open our eye now. Yes, all the people them you see in America that we are talking about this and this and this and that. Look what is happening. Look on the president. Look on him ways. Look on him attitude and him behavior. Where him call Africa whatsoever all. Look on class the Mexicans. Mexicans who do the work when no American want to do. When you go to California, all of them strawberry, all of them pepper, all of them, everything where you say a plant, is Mexican, them use and a plant it. What is wrong with these people? They make you start to think different. When I say different, I really mean they make you start to think different. I talk so much now, I don't remember the time. You cut me off. Yes, Shane. Yes, Shane. Take the advertisement. I know you don't want to cut it for me, but take the anthem. This is the cutting edge on IRFM.
You just do it?
Yeah.
No bother.
Yeah. May I tell you, we just getting a little news here, talking about this Minneapolis thing here. We're going in Minneapolis. This is weird, man. This is weird. The father of one of the police, them. Rasta, this not gonna stop. The father of one of the police, them. First of all, the headline is saying, man who begged, please, I can't breathe, dies in Minneapolis police custody. There is a man named Sean Baker Sr. And this is his answer to what took place. And I'm showing him picture too. Let me show you this white man picture. People who don't want to hear what the man say. I can't say one of the words on the radio because Jamaica is so conservative in them stupidness that something where somebody do every day, you can't call it on the radio. Anyway, I'm going to lift it up, but I'm going to tell you says that him say, him call the person what you do every day when you go to the toilet. Right? Okay, so here we're going to say, here we're going to read what him say. Awesome. One less piece of, where you go to the toilet, go do, in the world. Hope it didn't breathe. It was glorious to watch. This is where I go in America. A policeman hold on a man, a black man, a white policeman hold on a black man neck on the ground with him knee and stifle him to death. And the answer is, it was awesome. One less piece of filth in this world. Hope it didn't breathe. It was a glorious thing to watch. You tell me, we don't know no black person. We don't know no black person. Who is a white man next door and make that comment, I know. Yeah, me no know no black person. But I say that, I go on. As a matter of fact, you know Malcolm X say? Malcolm X say it's a weird thing about the slave, the black man, and the slave master house. Because when the slave master house are burned down, the slave say, Massa, we house burning down. And him say, him is the first one to go catch water for out the fire. The black slave. The slave is the first one to go catch water for out massa fire, massa house from burn down. This man is a white man, allegedly to be a relative of one of the police. Say, awesome. One less piece of S in the world. Hope it didn't breathe. It was glorious to watch. And them have the man picture. Wow. We're in a serious problem, man. We are in a serious problem. You know, we're in a serious problem. All those black people who go through the crack, you know, the Oprah Winfrey's and the Jay-Z's and all these black people who is acting and all them something there, who seem to escape the crack. Seem to escape the crack because of them money worth. Money worth. What is going to happen when the American dollar is not worth what them think it worth again? When the American dollar ceases to be the main currency of the world, Western world. Because you go to Canada, even weird, you know, even though Canada is almost part of America. You can't go in Canada, the majority of store, you can't go in there with the American dollar, you know. Them say you go to Cambia, you go change that to Canadian dollar. Same like when you go in Germany. You can't go in a certain store with no American dollar. You have to go the Dutch. But I tell you, it's painful, Rasta, that we have to go through this every year. And then when we think say the thing, I get less and less. We see something come up now, to put it back at zero, to start over again. When we're looking at Jamaica, when we see say, the youth them a shoot down them one another, you have some youth in a uniform, a shoot the who is one another. Some youth in a uniform. These youth in uniform feel so them have power. Not because them have you have a set of youth in Jamaica who feels them have power because them have a gun. You have a next set of youth who feels them have power not because them have a gun, but because them have on a uniform. As Khan Tillman said, of brutality, a uniform of brutality. And it goes on and on and on and on. So now we're going to look. We're going to keep your eye on that one here because we're going to say, what is it that is going to happen now? Because this one looks so brutal that it pierces the heart of anybody who call themselves human. Yes. And we know some white people in America are rejoice. Just like this man, where I say, yes, one less. One less. One less. And just like a couple months ago, when the man and his son, the white man and his son go down at the place, go back along and shoot the youth. I'm just reminded about the policewoman, the white policewoman who come home and mistakenly see a door open and thinks it was for a door. And when she look in there, she see a black man sit down and watch him TV and she shoot him. And look on all the mass killing them we are going in America. It's pure white people that do it. The mass killing them, a man turn up on a tall building and shoot in a crowd with a whole heap of people that dance. A man go in a club in Florida and shoot up the club. Some youth go in a school and kill people. One little white youth go in a church, where black people did feel them safe. Black people feel them safe when they go in a church. Them not church, they're not so safe, they're not there. The youth go in the church and kill how much people them kill inside it so. And then when them can't go to police station, them say want a McDonald's and them can't go buy the McDonald's. What that may I tell you, Rasta? Because some little idiots in America who always talk about how Jamaica this and Jamaica that and Jamaican this and the minister this and all them something there. It's like them the America and a solve Jamaica problem. And them up there not living the life where you would say, why, you know, true the America is supposed to live that kind of life there. It's some life for them, it's not a big life them a live. You know, see, them still have to take taxi, them still have to make it, when them a wave long taxi, when taxi look and see says a black person then drive where, them still have to take the train, going and coming from work, bungle up in a whole heap of people. And them are arguing and say, boy, I don't know what is going on in Jamaica, you know. This, that, this, and look what the politicians are doing. What are not doing in America to solve this racism that is taking place? Because you see, if you don't live up there and I go on like say in a paradise, and you don't know what's in a paradise, there one little idiot brother where always where send message to me. That me I'll stop read them now. I talk damn foolishness, but nobody now dead in a originally when him say nobody. Him say me I work with government because me I tell the people them so must do this and do that and do that. He must say nobody now dead because he might go to work every day and him not see nobody a drop dead. Damn idiot. And the biggest idiot me ever see, you know. Him tell that I would him not see nobody because all the hospital them empty. And you know, me I follow this and I follow that and all them still. Look here, what you not doing in America? Why you not think so you can solve Jamaica problem? When you can't solve the little idiot problem you have up there so? What you not going to do now? Stop focus on Jamaica. Make we work out Jamaica right so because you run away, left Jamaica, say we're not going to look better, and you know better after we done here so. You know, see it? So me ask you now, what you not going to do with this racism that raised its head since this government come in a power, this man come in. It started brew from in Obama days. But it works now because this man legitimize it. Him legitimize it. So in all, boy, this and that and Jamaica, this and see America and I try to solve Jamaica problem. What are you doing in America? What are you doing there? Is Jay-Z or Rihanna? And Rihanna run left America, Ghana, England, go live. What are you doing there? Why want to always have the solutions to problems? And all you can do is get up every morning in the cold and go to work in some pack-up train and come back and go home again and keep regurgitating it like some vomit. And then when you have the opportunity, you call radio station down here and write, email, WhatsApp, whatsoever, and I tell people about, boy, how now manage long so look one of this. See the China people, they might take over America, take over Jamaica. See this, look here, white people like we claim back them country, even though not for them own. Them thief it from the Native American. And now you come and go and like say, you never help for thief it. And then you leave Jamaica and go and like say, you in a paradise. And you know it's a paradise. You know it's a paradise. And then you look at idiot people, them come and call radio station. Every day you hear them on the radio station. I'm living in this and that, And it's always up there. Boy, I don't know, This and that and COVID, this and then them have some little conspiracy about this and that and them are write WhatsApp and WhatsApp and them can solve all of the problems them. And if you go to them house, go switch bar then live, you say, but wait, why would I want to leave Jamaica where things is terrible and worse than America? America supposed to be this land of paradise and opportunity and them thing there. I am living in one of the old them in the Caribbean. One of those old, them kind of old there, where you put all sorts of things in when you go in a toilet. You live in a old like that. You think I ever left this year old here? If you go up in that the old there? You think say me ever left that so go live worse than where? Me I live here so now? Idiot people them. Idiot people them, man. Solving Jamaican problem when you no run left Jamaica. And most of you don't want to come back to Jamaica because you cause Jamaica all the while. You cause Jamaica all the while. Yes, you can't, you just keep like talking to yourself. Why you don't go drive the Black Panther Party? Why don't go join some organization where decide say enough is enough? Like little daughter them say a walk and a march with them gun in them hand and say, watch out, black people go through too much things I know, We can't bend down when you and pray. We can't go pray. Prayer not working. You don't understand that. Prayer not working against the white supremacists them. And prayer not working against the police. Prayer not working against COVID. Prayer not working. It's just that. It's that. So, we make go and work out our thing. We are work out our thing. We don't know part of our thing again. So nobody come give no advice. We don't want to advise and nobody will run left Jamaica. You understand? We don't want to advise. We will tackle the situation them here because we know how to deal with certain things. You understand? So we just say that it's crazy. It's crazy that some policeman can hold on a youth on the road, so a white policeman, 4 white policemen, and strangle him to death. And then them fire the policeman them and things it's supposed to end this up. You know what Jamaican call me since that happened? And I tell me, say, boy, Muta, serious thing this now, serious thing this now. We can't take no more. And when me I say, all right, so what I'm going to say, boy, you want to see the youth them. If say, well, the youth them, I get vicious, them are think evil things. So I say, if you just go and think evil things with them, because, things had reached too far now. You must say, well, according to imposition, film position. And next one I email me and I say, "Boy, Muta, I tell you the truth, you know. I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to do that, you know, ready to do a lie, you tell you, you're not ready to do nothing. You're not ready to do nothing because you have to protect your visa and your citizenship. You're not ready to do nothing because you don't make yourself a citizen of one of the most racist countries in the world. You know, see it? One of the most racist countries in the world, supposed to be heaven. And it is heaven. That's why I don't want to go to heaven. I don't want no Jesus thing with nobody. Because the same people them who are kill the black people them now is them same one kill the Native American them and take away them land. Them take away the Native American lands. And now black people side with the white people them and fight against the Native American them. And the white people them treat them worse than how them treat the Native American. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? White people have fight against white people. White people have fight against Native American. The Native American, let them come see the Native American them and live quite all right with them land. But because the Native American them is not centralized, them have different nations of it name there. Them use that to divide up the people them. And when them divide up the people them, the black people them, who them ancestors come to America as, them come there and turn them in a slave. Side with the white people them, against the Native American them. And then when the war done and when the white people them win the war, the black people them realize, what were they fighting for? What were they fighting for? Because white people was fighting against white people. The North was fighting against the South. You understand? And then the North win. And them unite the whole country and call the United States of America. And black people get caught in the midlight. And I go like say, for them country too. For them country. Hawaii is not America, but guess what? Obama born in Hawaii and them saying is American. Puerto Rico is not America. Puerto Rico is an island. But if you're born in America, if you're born in Puerto Rico, you're rectified, you're seen as an American. That is how presumptuous these people is. Them capture your land. Look on Jamaica. Look on Jamaica. Germany. White people. Bomb England. And a war going between the Germans. I wonder if advertisement. I don't want disrespect the advertisement there, you know. We can come back to it, you know. I don't want disrespect the them. You understand? We can come back to what I was saying. I have to hold that thought there. Step up. Them never there last week, and I don't know where them there. I think I the cricket them run them, you know. I don't know how much people I see the amount of cricket them call them. We call them cricket. Them have a name feed still. We soon find out the name, but it's like a pandemic with these cricket. You know, them fall a light and them just enough of them. Yeah, man, it's like a thing. But I realized the Cooklands that them never there last week. I don't know why them never there, but them can about the bug them cicada. Them call them cicada bugs. And I don't know how much people live in areas where you have whole heap of plant life and things. But I know say it's not a city thing. But there has been, it's the first, some I know myself, I ever see so much of them bug there about the place. Them bug there, if you can't know them, you know, if you turn on your light, them go towards the light and lick up all on the wall and all them something there. And they make a really strange little noise. And from that idea, them just it's like locusts in the Bible days where them say are like in Africa now. There's a country in Africa now where locusts just take over the place. But it is a epidemic, I would say, because I've never seen so much of them. Well, tonight I don't see much of them still, but what I see now, Well, you know, we have a little peanut wall of them still. We want to yell up all the peanut wall of them out there. We want to yell up all the croaking lizard them out there. Yeah, you know, we give thanks. So stop by, you know, we could have doing something else, frightening some lady in them bedroom, but you know, choose so. All of them things, they're connected. Even though the stone is an inanimate object, it connected. When you look on the leaf, it connected. All the things, man, God make man in his own image. Who make the goat and the cow? In what image did God make the goat and the cow? What him did look on and make the goat and the cow? Because that is the story where a whole heap of people have, you know. Yes, you know, so we're made in the image of God. Who make you in the image of God?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's one question with some little children that ask Mutani.
But I am a child. I am a child of the universe. I am a child of the universe. And I ask you to go back to your friend and say, you're the devil. Ask them, when God make man in his own image, what image did he make the cow in? And what image did he make the goat in? Oh, him don't know, say. Oh, him don't know, say, the cow and the goat. You see, here the dog back? All right. So me I say, how him know say the cow and the goat was not made in the image of God? How him know that?
Good question, because this idea of God that we have in it, well, not even we, can we move past that. It's from the Christian context, you know, because the chemists, they never used to view God the way how this Western world view God, you know. You understand what I say?
No.
And when I talk to some of my brethren with this whole Christian context, you know, they get shown up because they ask me, if I come with some Rasta thing, every time they try to engage them with other conversations outside of regular thinking.
Regular thinking. Them know why you're not thinking outside of them regular thinking.
Yeah, I tell them all the way, come on, they need to nobody think with the box, nobody think outside or inside of the box. Show the box.
No, move the box.
Move the box. Get rid of the box, man.
Because the box come like cage, you know.
Just the idea of having the box is what is causing the problem. Because the teacher also
oh gosh, man, you talk beautiful thing, man. You pass, man. You talk beautiful thing, man. Just the idea of thinking out of the box. No, I say, no. But it's a very profound thing you say. It's a very profound thing you say. You said, don't think in the box or outside of the box. Move the box.
Yeah, man,
because the box will pen you in. Whether or not you look from the box, from the outside or inside, you know. Your idea is, your focus is a box.
Yes, exactly.
So whether you think outside of the box or inside of the box, you think on a box.
Exactly.
It's like a man named Osho. Him say, what is the difference between a promiscuous person and a person who is celibate? Where you answer him?
Repeat.
A brother named Osho. Osho say, ask the question, what is the difference between a promiscuous person and a person who is celibate? You know what promiscuous mean, right?
Yeah, man.
You know what celibate mean?
Yeah, man. You claim, say you're not having sex with anybody, you stay by yourself.
Yeah, all right. So what's the difference between a promiscuous person and a person who's celibate?
All right.
You know what the difference? You know what I'm saying the difference is? The difference is no difference because the two of them have sex on their mind.
Yeah, because they say start first now.
You get that?
Yeah. They say start first in the mind.
Yeah, well, the similar thing now is the box. And being in the box or outside of the box. Being outside of the box means that you concentrate on the box, not being in the box. And being in the box, you concentrate that you want to come out of the box. So the good thing about it is to move the box.
Move the box. Get rid of the box.
Yes.
It's one of them things the way we kind of hold it down as black people.
All the while. We don't want to think.
Like, the other day, I talked to one of my brethren in a motor, and the worst thing we could have ever do, I call him African, you know. Mr. Muta, the worst thing we could have ever do, I call him.
And that I are devil.
Yeah. Because
you
know, say though, that slavery was a blessing under the skies because of them people, they are Africa.
Who was a blessing?
The man
slavery.
Slavery is a blessing under the skies, motor.
Slavery,
If you could have opened up and take me in. We could have believed. And the best thing to him right now, is a white man, Anyway, because him claim say boy, them carry come on here, them slavery, ancestors, them and that past and gone. And now the round so you can drive car. In a same thinking, Africa. In a same thinking, Africa is where people are swing palm tree with wood.
The people still think that.
But brother from Hollywood man, they start the movie with this white brother here in the jungle.
No, when the people still think them thing there. Say Africa does swing pan. After all the picture them see on TV.
Motor. You understand, say we have a set up, we have some people here where they not think for themselves. As a matter of fact.
No, I know, but wait there. You don't have to think for yourself now. I mean, why in this time, modern time, somebody that thinks that all people do Africa swing pan tree when information open up in front of you so much? I don't understand that.
Well, tell you what happened. I don't understand a lot of things neither. Like the two different creation stories them were there in the book of Genesis, but people run with them and accept them by faith. You understand me? So they might tell a lot of dirty stories and people now question things for themselves. So people just run with them like it's a hit song, like a new hit song. Not analyze it and I say, boy, but that's not right. That's something that happened. Because when we understand it, look through this history. You see, once you trouble nature, it's never way of correcting itself.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so wait. Me like talk to you, but you want to have to go. Because the 12 o'clock thing will come up. Yeah, you know the thing. So I left this thing with you. I left it with you. I say, if God make man in his own image, what image did he make the cow in and the bird, and the pig, and the goat, and all them things there? All right? Give thanks.
I'm to call you back and give you feedback.
Brothers and sisters, this is Chance. Join us with respect for our national anthem. Let us stand and defend this one. Peace and love. Thank you. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Do our life through countless hours. To our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth, be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, land we love.
If you have freedom, and if you think you're supreme, and if you have power, and if you're hot,
I'm Slide Down Bar. Robert Shakespeare. Stay tuned to RFM Mutabaruka. Right now, this is the cutting edge. Same. It's a motor. The man rough. Him just tough. Cutting head sharp. Cutting edge. Same Mutabaruka. Same RFM. Same. Yes, Slide Down Bar. Same. And Mr. Robbie. Same. Stay tuned to RFM Mutabaruka. Cutting edge. Same.
Yes, that was in there. Yeah, me like him reasoning. If you don't start out, I say, Muta, you're a devil, I'm a devil too, because that every time we talk to Christian, they say, yeah, listen to that devil. One night a man called me and say, me is the Antichrist in flesh. The man passionate what him saying to Miss Antichrist in flesh, me say, right, and I don't know if you say no, Bridget. Because a man there, you know, he call every radio station and tell people what you say and what you do in the name of Jesus, you know. You see, a homosexual thing, him are the original anti-homosexual, anti-gay person. A long time I don't hear him do. A long time I don't hear him call no other radio station. I hope nothing wrong with him still. Because it is really fascinating how people can be so fundamental in them thinking. Just arrogant and, you know, it just weird. Anyway, we did look for a tune here and we want to play a tune here before we find this tune here first and then come forward to the clip where we say we'll have a play. And we'll talk to unless another call there, more call there, unless another call there, but we want to play this. Make us see if we can find it, you know. Come up you, and make us see if we can find you. This is a tune by, we love play that tune, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Muta?
Yeah, what you say?
Yeah, blessed night time, King.
Yeah, man.
Well, a two topic me want to ask about and talk about and hear your point.
Why no?
Because a long time, we really I watch what I go on in the world and how the world I move, Virgin, towards black people and our space there as human flesh, because you can't call we human being, brother. Because we're so lost. We're so lost. It grieves my heart, Virgin.
So where you want to call me? Tell me where you want to call me.
Flesh, Muta. We are flesh. Every man of flesh, Virgin.
Every animal of flesh. Every animal of flesh, too.
Me I say, we really are one with we as
black
a race.
people. Yeah.
We really are going with we as a race, brother. For all long now, we do in a slavery, mentally and physically, for how much 100 of years now, coming up till we're in the present time, and we still I get lynched. And right now, the way we get lynched, Muta, we are getting lynched for millions and billions of people can see, nation and national.
In front of everybody, the world. In front of the world. You get lynched in front of the world now.
Muta.
Live and in living lynch.
Live and direct, Muta.
Yeah, live and in living lynch.
The European George Floyd.
Yeah. George Floyd, latest one.
We can't really believe that it really are go, where black people really are go. You get me and say, you know the black people are go down.
Well, Virgin, I can tell you something. You ever hear them say you push a dog around for so long, one day that dog will turn and bite you? Well, biting day, so come, watch and see.
But Muta, look on the biting day will so come.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the media now and you look on everybody where claims say them a white or them of color or where a bill gun arms up and bombs the arm up and a way.
But you know to the black people them wait there. You know see some black people are arms up. You know
them a push you to the brink. You
know see some black people are arms up too. You know get them there. You know see the video them with the black people them are arms up.
Yeah, tell me say the arms that we claim we are arms up now. 400 to 500 years we are see we are going to our ancestors coming up. And now truth come out with foot now, it come out with door now, and now we want arms.
No, we're the whole of the version. We have to realize black people that fight for them liberation long time, you know, and are true people in a slavery. Black people never just sit down and take slavery, you know, them burn down plantation and kill white people.
I know that.
Yeah, so now in a modern day, so now where I say that we need
the seed already plant, Muta.
Yes,
for the generation of black people. Because right now black people don't even know them own God. Black people take on to other people, God and have it as a moon, have him up in them bosoms.
Yeah.
Can't tell my granny say Jesus not real. She run me.
Yeah.
The children run to the babe and the suckling, is like the babe and the suckling coming like a madman right now.
Yeah. Well, you want to know, Bridget?
Man, we knew what I do with my knowledge. I last time I get my knowledge from where them persecute for much years.
That me
I know it's a ballad. But the knowledge, the secular knowledge come from the root of the Rasta man.
Well, you want to know. You see, that's why we can't stop all them things that we are doing. Because we know say some little seed that's so out there and it'll grow. And even though we not see physically say it'll grow, but it'll grow. And eventually, trust me, you talk about fire burn and all them something there. Black people, as me I say, you push a dog around for so long, one day that dog going to turn and bite you. We don't know what is the tip of the thing. But something will happen, just like how we never expect all this COVID thing, huh? Yeah. So this COVID thing just come and just work. And nobody never planned it.
You see, a long time I tell them, say, long time I tell all the people. When you say all the people, I talk like, look, inner city people, where in a community, where I consider as friends or associates. The COVID-19, the COVID variant death, the killing of the general, with Trump order, all of them things in 2020.
Which killing of which killing of which general?
You remember the general where them said Trump order the year strike for mash up man, other day man.
What
the year strike, you don't know about
you mean in Iran? In Iraq. Yeah.
That's where we say the different stages.
Yeah.
Before the corona, the distraction with them bring forth the coronavirus and then the masses of the people. Because all of this was planned and orchestrated to me. From COVID variant death to the killing of the general to COVID-19 now.
No, but all you connect, all you connect COVID to the COVID.
All right.
All you connect.
The reason I say it connect. 2020 is a vision. Because 2020 means you see things clear. And numbers, then people are in higher powers using numbers.
No, wait no man. You have go around some philosophy. I ask you, how Kobe, the basketball player, what him have to do with COVID? What Kobe catching in America?
It has nothing to do with COVID. Now sure say these are things were staged for have been distracted in the media. So them straight the COVID-19 for release it up.
All right, so yeah, say no, them kill Kobe to distract you from the COVID. That's what I say.
In what sense?
The plane crash, a Kobe helicopter crash, because somebody did a divert your attention from where them did that do with the COVID.
Them do numerous times, I know nothing new.
No, I think that is what you are saying. You are saying that.
This is what I believe.
And I know. And you say now that the Iranian general with them killed in Iraq, you are saying now it's to distract you from the COVID.
The coming of it.
So who did distract? Who the COVID?
All of that was a distraction.
So who distract?
COVID-19.
No, but who distract? Because you can't get distracted from something you don't know there.
They mean it never did it. COVID
you never
know. Say it never be a pandemic.
Wait no man. I'm a card come out where you say that distraction. If you never
but me assure you say the orchestration of the plan.
And you are telling me now, say, Trump send out a thing to kill a man there because they never want to distract you from the COVID. So who put the COVID there then? Who put the COVID there?
I don't know who put the COVID there.
Then most people, the person, so you're not the people that want to distract you.
These are some of the distractions with the media.
Yeah, but you just says Trump. We are the whole on there.
So them can bring a greater fear upon people.
No, but who did fear when who did fear when Kobe dead? When Kobe did dead, who did fear? Nobody never fear. Yeah, who did
fear? But it caused a great uproar in the earth. For me, say a great man like Kobe, as to what them say, died by a plane crash and whatever. So majority of the media places did a focus on that.
Yeah, so may I ask you now, what about the general now?
Them plan.
Yeah, so the people them who do the Kobe crash, and them did cook up the plan for the way it name there. And that you say?
Muta, when I say that Muta, man.
No, but where you say? You say Kobe.
No, say Muta. I worry for things that go on in the earth. Yeah.
No, wait there. Me slow, you know. Wait there. Hold on.
So them hold on. Greater agenda.
Yo, me kind of slow, you know. Me have slow, so you have to take time with me.
Slow, man, you're quick.
Yeah, man, no, take time with me. Look at now. Hold on there, no, man. Hold on there. Kobe dead in a crash.
Yeah.
And you are saying the people them who created the COVID disease is them kill Kobe, and that you say. Because they might distract you.
To be honest, I'm not sure something. It's not impossible.
No, Vietnam, I say impossible. May I ask Vietnam, man, low. May I ask you, according to what you are saying, are you saying that the people them who create this COVID disease is them kill Kobe because they want to distract you from the COVID? That is what you say?
Yeah.
All right, and you are saying...
Possibility.
All right, and you are saying that the reason why them kill the Iranian general, is because they are distract you from the COVID.
COVID.
You said
yeah.
You said that?
Yep.
All right, Rich.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So wait, may I ask you know, the killing at the Virgin yesterday, Tuesday, where am I distract you from now? COVID again?
No, I never said them distract you based on the COVID, based on the killing with the young man.
Yeah, so tell me. No, but it sounds like you says, but this distract me, this distract me from the COVID. The killing of this youth distract me. My mind more upon the youth than the COVID. So if so far me get distracted.
If you don't know who in a motor, but you're supposed to get distracted.
Yeah, because you are
this young black man are dead in the street by cops and police in America.
No, watch out. I can tell you something. They say if they just shoot him, it wouldn't affect me so. If they just shoot him. Because all the while them shoot black people. It wouldn't affect me. But you see the way in which the policeman do the killing and you watch it, you see it happen live. Yeah, so me I say to you now, that to me distract me. It distract me. Because me I say my mind more upon that now than the COVID. And that me I tell you. So me want to know who set up the killing there. Who set up the killing?
To kill the youth.
Yeah. And you know, you're read a while ago.
I just seen one police officer, man.
Sean Baker, senior. You hear the thing when I read what him say?
Yeah.
When I read and say,
wait, read it and say.
Sean Baker, senior, apparently is some relative of one of the police. Say, it's like him, I tell you, I do have the paper, I say, him say, him glad say it happened, and him hope say, some terrible things him say, him I say, him give thanks, say it was good watching what happened. In other words, when him look on it, him feel good. Him feel proud of the police. So you laugh. You laugh. And that the man say, no.
You read to me with this man, I say, what I'm mouth.
No, listen to me. The man said.
Serious thing, I said, this man, I said, what I'm mouth in a base pan, an incident like that, you know.
Hey, bring back the article there for me, no. Bring back the article there for me. Bring back the article. I want to bring back, make I read it again.
Make I read it again. Normal people, them we are dealing with.
No, but that me I show you now, said that. You see me say them do that now to distract me from COVID.
Muta.
If them win.
Listen to Muta, from 2020 start. How much things you see happen? They marvel.
It marks you as a man within yourself, and it.
Last year, a whole heap of things make me shiver. Last year,
Then
a whole heap of
I
things.
tell you, Muta, man. So
Last year, not this year. No, last year, 2019, me I talk about. Make me shiver. 2019, make me shiver. When me see where the man them do to the woman them in Jamaica. When man chopper cut off woman head and all them something there. That make me shiver. If that not make you shiver, I think 2020. 2020 have no significance to me more than another date when men and people set up. It's the same procedure I go through the whole time. Them change. Same, it's different number, same thing. And no difference. So the 2020 no make no difference to me. Because next year, I can't say anything upon radio. It hurt me. It hurt me that I can't say certain things upon the radio, you know. It hurt me. Because watch out. 2018, different day, same whatever people used to call. All right, see, you know, make me read the thing. Yeah, make me read what the man say. The headline, all right. This man named him have a picture of this, so hear him say. Talking about the brother we dead, you know. Yeah. The police them strangle him to death with them knee. Awesome. One less piece of S in the world. Hope it didn't breed. It was glorious to watch. God. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you must know, say, the earth nice, but you know, by them say, what's the matter with the world? It's not the world, it's the people that live in it.
Yeah.
Laura sing that tune there. Yes. So when I say no, it reaches a stage I know where I want to know who set up that killing there. For make I get distracted from COVID. Because I am getting distracted. Them win. Because I am distracted from COVID when I say that.
Yeah, you're distracted from, then you know, distract me too.
When COVID dead, it never distract me from nothing more than me I say, right, them dead. When the general
dead. Distract millions though, Muta.
Yeah.
They don't distract you.
They don't mean me I talk about. I mean me I talk about.
That me I say?
Yeah, I say them set it for distract people. And me I say, that convert the reason that sound away to me. For you I say no. Them kill Kobe for distract you from COVID. Them kill. Yeah.
A whole heap of things people say about you, you know.
No. Me no want to hear nothing about that. Look at. Me no want to hear that. But me no want to hear that. No, but me no want to hear that. Bridget. Me no want to hear about what people say about me. Me I talk about the idea that you just put forward a while ago. Is that me I talk about? The idea that them kill the general. The general don't have nothing to do with no COVID. The general have something to do with...
The general have nothing to do with COVID.
Yeah, but you say them kill him to distract you. Them say them kill... Them not kill... Yeah, but them never kill him to...
He know say he was a part of a plan.
Yeah, but you as somebody distract you by killing him. Not no go so. It's a man who was marked for death by the American government. He marked for death because them fees them kill a whole heap of people in Yemen. Him never... It's not because...
That's how we read in the media, right?
What?
That's how we're reading at the media.
What mean I'm reading at the media? Me say...
We come to the conclusion there.
Listen to me. Because him is a general.
Killed by whatever.
Him is a general. And when name there, Trump admits say him order it. Trump say order the killing of the general. And them say, Trump say, the government of America say, him was killing Americans in Yemen. What I mean when we read it from? I Trump me I can listen to the president of America.
I listen to based on him information when send out to the media.
Send out to which media? Him me listen to attack it. Him me listen to me not talk about what people write about what him say. Me talk about Trump come out and say and a boast.
And say that.
Just like how them did boast when them kill Osama bin Laden.
Bin Laden, yeah. And Saddam.
Obama come out and say it. Say them got him. The first night me hear Obama say, we got him. Who them get? Obama, Osama. All right, I said to you now, Trump a boast about them killing this man. It's not something where you read now. It's something where you hear the president say, and you hear at the press conference where them have impressed person talk about how them get him and why them kill him. Yeah. So don't tell me, but nobody come bring out the argument about who read it and who send out the information and all and something. May I say to you that the killing of that man has nothing to do with the COVID. It have no connection. It have no connection.
Information where you get.
Based on which information we get? Who give your information?
You just say you hear it from Trump, you know.
The president who kill him.
So
the president who ordered the killing.
Trump say, yeah, go for.
So it's lie then. It's lie then.
Eh?
It's lie.
No, I don't know, you know. I don't know if I lie Trump or tell the truth him attack, you know.
So how you come to the argument? So how you come to linking the general with COVID? How you come to that?
Listen, Muta. For years, I kind of study how these people operate in the earth.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Yes.
A lot of mischief.
Yeah. And them know.
You will say certain things when we really look into and get the understanding.
That is the most far-fetched idea I ever hear about this COVID thing. Trust me. All your people that talk about 5G, this and that. It's the most far-fetched idea.
Only for conspiracy and only for things out there in the media.
No, but the one where you are put forward, is the most.
Never hear it before.
No, but me not really want to hear that again. But I don't want to hear that again. It's the first I hear somebody say that.
Well,
and it's the most ridiculous one I hear. It's the most ridiculous conspiracy I hear. The most ridiculous conspiracy I hear.
The most ridiculous conspiracy.
Yes, Kobe dead because of COVID. Them kill Kobe in plane crash because them said is the
well, I know. Now ask one question.
Yeah.
The Twin Tower, 9/11.
Yeah.
You know how it did get it?
Let me know them get it. Some Arab driver plane. Some Arab fly a plane in the night and crash it and lick it down. It's not an Arab driver plane in there. It's not an Arab flying plane in there. Where you laugh at? I see. The laugh that sounds cynical. Oh, all right. You didn't have the plane. You did not know. You didn't have tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
Listen, Wuta.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes. Sometimes. You see, understanding and knowledge.
No, just tell me, don't matter, go on the Rigman Road. Just tell me, what is it that you laugh? Why you laugh after me when I say it's the Arab them
side? Can you tell me, say, the 9/11 what happened? Some Arab fly plane in the building.
Some Arab.
Some Arab fly plane in the building. You get the understanding, say, you don't have the full understanding.
All right, tell me your understanding. Tell me your understanding.
On a secrecy level.
So is anybody fly the plane? Anybody did fly the plane in there?
Muta, that cause only for conspiracy same like
No, me ask you. No, we are not just answer.
You ask me. Probably tell me say me mad like how you just.
No, but me want to hear your madness. Me want to hear the mad because you just laugh after me. Really? You just laugh after me. Someone want to hear the madness. I say, whether is American do it or American pay the man them to do it, I don't know. But I tell you, say, some Arab fly the plane and kill. Don't tell me where you know. All right, where you hear, where you did hear. You didn't have the plane. You didn't know you're part of the country.
I never in the plane. You never in the plane.
Yeah, so tell me what you hear. Tell me what you hear. But I never hear. Tell me what you hear.
Well, I hear say America lick them own building, you know.
No, me never say America never lick them own building. Me ask some Arab fly the plane in them. Me never say no America never do it.
No, you say about I ask you when you hear and you tell me.
And I tell you say the American
Arab fly the plane in the building.
Some Arab fly the plane in the building and lick it down. I never tell you why them do it, you know, or who do it with them, you know.
So why? All right.
You tell me say some American.
What you believe happen? Tell me what you believe happen.
But I just tell you, some American.
So you believe that the Arab them do it then?
So it's American. So who did it in the plane? Who fly
I believe that the American them lick them plane tower just for waste fun for a while.
What them lick the plane? All right. How them lick it? How them lick it with the plane then?
Eh?
Or who was flying the plane when them lick it?
I don't know who was flying the plane, Muta, but some investigation will go out and
conspiracy.
It's still unsolved up to today. Yeah.
Who fly the plane them in the tower?
Listen, you know, Muta.
And I'm talking about
who? Know.
You don't know
what I study.
Then if you don't know, you know,
is no Arab.
But if you don't know, say it's not that. If you don't know who the Toya says not that.
Then Muta, you know, can pick sense out of nonsense.
What is the nonsense?
People.
Look here. The Arab them was living in America. And I said to
Arab
you,
them.
there are some Arab, I know some white people do it, and some Arab.
Some Arab.
Yes, some Arab fly the thing in the boat. Whether them did not get paid by American government, by Bush, I don't know. Whether them did not get wicked against America, I don't know. Whether is them did believe say them that will live, I don't know. I tell you, say, it's some Arab fly the plane in the building. I don't know who pay them for do it. I don't know. A whole heap of people say according to
every man have an instinct for think on the morning, based on a situation where you not think right or wrong, you know.
All right, you so tell me who fly the plane and go in there.
Muta, you hear everything we are going based on Twin Tower.
Tell me
whatever we are going in the world, and you know, do yourself.
When me say wrong.
Eh?
What did I say wrong? Why you laugh after me when you say what I say wrong?
All right, let me tell you why I'm laugh.
Yeah.
You're not telling me what you truly believe happened.
I don't know.
Listen to me, man, calm down. You're not telling me what you truly believe.
You know what you truly believe?
You're telling me what you think.
No, you know me truly. All right.
On the platform where you depend on the radio station.
No. Wait, when me think how me believe. You hear me I say no. You see them tower there? You see them tower there?
Yeah.
This is a conspiracy where me believe. Me believe, say, America have something to do with it. That is what me. But you laugh after. What do you mean? I never say it's
my laugh, Muta, because you know why I'm laughing. I tell you already why I'm laughing. Because
but listen to me.
Where you think me for evil.
No, I said no. I'm not thinking nothing. Listen.
You know, say, I know that me fear ear out of your mouth.
No, wait, listen to me. I never say it's Arabs in Arabia. I never say it's Arabs in Arabia conspire to lick down the tower them, you know. I say it's some Arab fly the plane I never say these Arabs who fly the plane in there was working on them own. These Arabs who fly the plane in there was doing it because them don't like the Twin Tower them. I tell you what I believe. I believe that.
All right. We're now going to left the argument over the pan. Go back on the argument. The reason I'm not the Twin Tower is just for sure you.
No, but you try to show you laugh. And I resent you laughing. And you know what? I resent you laughing. I say to you that I believe that the Arab them who fly the plane in the thing was working in conjunction with Americans inside of the government. That is what me believe.
Yeah.
I don't believe that it just happened because these Arab guys was trained in America to do this thing. Somebody in a Pentagon or which one them call themselves. Plan them youth there. And promise them all sort of thing. Them family going to get how much money if them do this thing. And them going to be martyrs forever and ever. These youth was trained, paid by someone in the government of America.
And I agree with you, Muta.
Yeah, why you say the way you laugh at me?
We never give it, so we say
no, you ask me. No, why you ask me? Why you ask me? I'm answer.
Why you ask you? What you think happened based on 9/11?
I'm saying to you, some Arab fly the plane.
Arabs fly the plane in
so you don't believe that some Arab fly the plane? So you don't believe that some Arab fly the thing in the Twin Tower?
I don't know the nation will fly the plane.
But I tell you the nation now because you don't know. You must tell me
the nation me go run with. Me I work with the agenda behind the nation who send them in the plane.
No, but you never asked me what was you never asked me what was the purpose of them flying the plane in the Twin Tower. You asked me. Oh, you mean me not easy? Me answer what you ask me.
Yeah, say no, say. You never ask for the purpose.
You know why you laugh?
Which you never you know why you laugh the purpose.
You laugh now because I understand.
Then I ask you who was the enemy behind it.
You never asked me that.
No, I never asked you that, but at that point, the check say you would have come with.
You ask me who? No, you must ask me. You must ask me.
You should ask me more directly. I'm more.
But me answer you, you ask me, you have to tell me no, so I shouldn't answer that way there. I should ask something where you would have in your mind.
All right.
You can't read your mind to tell. You ask
we not take it for a ignorant level, you know, we keep it for a mutual.
Yeah, but you say, you are laugh and a gimmick like say,
no, me not laugh.
No, you're thinking. And Muta, me a talk to him, say Muta really believes, say, this and this and this and that.
No, man, Muta.
Respected
man in my mind.
Nobody tell no lie.
Me not laugh off for your brethren.
Listen to me. You see, like how me never agree with you in the Kobe, and you never agree with the thing. You see, like the same thing with the Twin Tower a while ago. Can you really? After the answer you give
you know what happened to the Twin Tower.
I don't know the answer what you give me. No, I don't know. I can't believe it, but I don't know. I believe what is happening, but I think, but I don't know. Say that happened.
Okay. In other terms, you make more sense then.
And
same for me with the COVID and the COVID variant thing. You get what I say? Is it you know the enemy Muta? I mean, know the enemy capable.
Who is the enemy?
Eh?
Who is the enemy?
For me, alright, may I be realistic with your Muta. For me, the enemy are the white man. For me. Yeah. No disrespect to no race.
No, we are disrespecting. You apologize.
Me no prejudice. I'm no racist towards white people.
No, you apologize. You know, believe what you say.
Which part of the earth I go, brother? A white man around this.
Here I know. You see how much apology you get a while ago because you say white man. It means that you're not sincere. You're not sincere when you say that.
Say what?
You know, no, because you say who you believe are the enemy. And you say, when you know something, me believe say the white man the enemy, but me no prejudice, me no racist, me no this. For you start apologize, so me know say it gone, frivolous.
No, whatever thing for me, you just say you can't think.
No, me not think for you. Me I tell you what me think.
Done.
Me I tell you what me think. Me not tell you what think so. Me I tell you say me think say. No, them apologetic thing they now work with me. If me go say white people do that, you know, me not go say yeah, but you say white people do that, you know, but me no racist, you know, me no prejudice and that. Me prejudice. I might not be a racist because black people can't be racist, but me prejudice.
Can't be racist.
No, black people can't prejudice racist.
No.
You can't have black racism. So when you say you're not racist, and you know prejudice and you know hate white people and everything. No, anytime you hear people talk them things. Anyway, we have to move. We have to move. The man have a push hard in front of the conversation where we don't really want him lick out with voice with a what them call it, with a ad. I mean, I go play something a while ago. I think that they love. But you come with all this talking, you know, and make the conversation get twisted. So you know, we are going to say good afternoon. Call me back next time. Okay? Okay.
It's the home and things time.
Well, say we're going to play it all the while. We're not get to play it. So we're going to play it now, you know. Believe you me, no break. And it's not long, you know. This is a clip we played last week. And someone asked me to play it back still. But as I said, whenever they don't want to play it again on the same night. But we're going to play it back. We're going to play a different version of the same thing. Understand? The first one was narrated by a man. This one is narrated by a woman. Here we go. Okay? It did it.
Throughout Selassie's long reign, no one could quite figure him out. In the mid-1920s, the powerful warlords of Ethiopia were coming to the realization that a young man of nobility named Haile Selassie was outcompeting them all. Most of his rivals could not understand how this wispy, quiet, mild-mannered man had been able to take control. Yet, in 1927, Selassie was able to summon the warlords, one at a time, to come to Addis Ababa to declare their loyalty and recognize him as leader. Some hurried, some hesitated, But only one Degismak Balcha of Sidamo dared defy Selassie. Balcha was a great warrior, and he considered the new leader weak and unworthy. He pointedly stayed away from the capital. Finally, Selassie, in his gentle but stern way, commanded Balcha to come. The warlord decided to obey, but in doing so, he would turn the tables on this pretender to the Ethiopian throne. He would come to Addis Ababa at his own speed, with an army of 10,000 men, a force large enough to defend himself, perhaps even start a civil war. Selassie asked Balcha to attend an afternoon banquet in his honor. But Balcha, no fool, knew history. He knew that previous kings and lords of Ethiopia had used banquets as a trap. Once he was there and full of drinks, Selassie would have him arrested or murdered. To Balcha's surprise, Selassie answered with the utmost politeness that he would be honored to play host to such warriors. On the way to the banquet, Balcha warned his soldiers not to get drunk and to be on their guard. When they arrived at the palace, Selassie was his charming best. He deferred to Balcha, treated him as if he desperately needed his approval and cooperation. But Balcha refused to be charmed, and he warned Selassie that if he did not return to camp by nightfall, his army had orders to attack the capital. Selassie reacted as if hurt by his mistrust. Over the meal, when it came time for the traditional singing of songs in honor of Ethiopia's leaders, he made a point of allowing only songs honoring the warlord of Sidamo. It seemed to Balcha that Selassie was scared, intimidated by this great warrior who could not be outwitted. Sensing the change, Balcha believed that he would be the one to call the shots in the days to come. At the end of the afternoon, Balcha and his soldiers began their march back to camp, amidst the cheers and gun salutes. Looking back to the capital over his shoulder, he planned his strategy. How his own soldiers would march through the capital in triumph within weeks, and Selassie would be put in his place being either prison or death. When Balcha came in sight of his camp, however, he saw that something was terribly wrong. Where before there had been colorful tents stretching as far as the eye could see, now there was nothing. Only smoke from doused fires. What devil's magic was? A witness told Balcha what had happened. During the banquet, a large army commanded by an ally of Selassie's had stolen up on Balcha's encampment by a side route he had not seen. This army had not come to fight, however. Knowing that Balcha would have heard a noisy battle and hurried back with his 600-man bodyguard, Selassie had armed his own troops with baskets of gold and cash. They had surrounded Balcha's army and proceeded to purchase every last one of their weapons. Those who refused were easily intimidated, and within a few hours, Balcha's entire force had been disarmed and scattered in all directions. Realizing his danger, Balcha decided to march south with his 600 soldiers to regroup. But the same army that had disarmed his soldiers blocked his way. The other way out was to march to the capital, but Selassie had set a large army to defend it. Like a chess player, he had predicted Balcha's moves and had checkmated him. For the first time in his life, Balcha surrendered. To repent his sins of pride and ambition, he agreed to enter a monastery. Do Do not underestimate the power of Tafari. He creeps like a mouse but has jaws like a lion, said Bolcher. Selassie, who wore the front of a gentle, peace-loving man, lasted longer than any of the leaders.
Long time tune, instrumental style. You know, we get all the instrumental tonight. Yeah. We not kind of instrumental style still. Would I love play some? Well, we have some modern instrumental still, but not many, and it don't really add up to instrumental as such. You know, you love Sly, what man? Sly one, trust me. Anyway, we want to tell you that little more from this, we have the stepping razor, the art of war. And we have some things to discuss and some things where we're supposed to deal with last week and we never get no answer about it. And we see where people are talk about the killing. That is really what is happening, what is people is on it. You understand? People is on this killing, you know. It's really something to behold. I mean, really, there was a time when police could have get over them something there, you know. Yeah, them could have got tell us, oh, the man lick him against something or something. But you see it, somebody set up in the round the side there and a video the whole thing. You understand? Just like others. Just like how we see youth stand up in front of camera and cuss people and a brandish gun in front of them. And like them brandish a gun tonight, yeah, and tomorrow evening police go for them. I don't understand these youth. But you know, through the mass thing come up now, you can't tell the normal person who no robbery from a man who will rob you. And them so brazen it now, them are do it in front of camera because them feel say the police, look here, youth, let me tell you something, man. You see this age of science and technology, you see certain things where you're not think on because you're not privy to the information about science and technology. So you see, even though you put a kerchief around your face to your nose and you put on this whatsoever upon your head and your piece of nobody now gonna know say you make a sad mistake, man. You make a sad mistake. You're going to get caught. Just your brazenness alone going to make you get caught. You can't feel, say, you go walk, go in a place and mask up yourself, all of them. There was a time when people mask up themselves and you'll never know who. But it's a science and technology, you know. Trust me. Science and technology move with a mask there. And them know exactly which part you're there. Trust me. So, just watch yourself. Think before you act. Don't be impulsive. And be like Dean Fraser, Sir Brown. Yes, sir.
Yes, Motor, and I will Motor. What about General?
I'm there, cutting edge.
Yeah, man. You listen to them from Motor, Brownstone, Orange, you know. Regular listener, you know.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. So, now after we state a murder, they go on, some white guys kill the black man. We state.
Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay, so I just fire them, no charge later against them.
Well, so far they may have fired them, but we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow morning when we wake up. Understand? But so far them get fired. And we know so some action have to take, So we're going to see what's going to happen when we wake up tomorrow.
Like at first, I used to them fire them like them, I'm going to take that one, you know.
Serious? Oh, yeah,
it's pretty up the other one.
Wait. Them always have wait long. Yeah, the first we ever hear them fire up so quick. First.
Maybe I hear you want to done, you want to terrible, brother. You want to wicked.
You see it, on the thing.
No, I mean, I see it yet. I listen to the program, I chip up and up.
No, man, it's wicked, man.
I talk to you, you know, so.
Okay, wicked.
I get back my original fat phone yet, you know.
Okay, until you get back the phone, give me that bomber there, yeah?
Yeah, man, cause a long time with up on the line, you know, but so me have a whole heap of minutes, me no mind. All the program they done, and me not talk to you still, me still feel good.
Kaya here. All right, sir. Give thanks. Give thanks for that.
So, I don't know if I can take a little shout out, beg a little shout out to my woman. I'm birthday, right?
Shout it out.
I'm tuning and listening right now. So
all right, shout it out now. Shout it out, man. Shout it out.
All right, Jeffrey James up at Clydesdale, let's happy birthday again, you know, Daddy. I don't know, say, you think now I go bust this year like I did big last year, but you still use a platform now and give you a big shout up. So Jeffrey James, big up yourself, more life, more strength. Whole Clydesdale crew, big up. Whole
Yeah. But
Lower Box, Middle Box, Mirror, you have some great listeners in them here there no more.
But me I talk to you, man. Me I talk to you. I say no, when I go big like last year, the party.
Yeah, no, the party thing now go on this year, you know.
Let me say now.
If I bring on something go give him CMA, carry 1/4 sitting go give him CMA.
Okay, you know? Like how the bar them open now, him can get a quart.
Yeah, man, get a quart and bring it, go give him, you know. Jeffrey, you know, him know you too, you know, cause cassette me grew up on here, them man, they play some cassette, because you have a whole heap of cassette right tape, you know.
I want some of the cassette them, you know, and I buy them back from him.
In the board, man, you have them saving right up a price, they have been them drive bus over here, car people, transport people all over Jamaica, you know.
All right, so yell him up for me. How much you hold him is now?
Him about 56, I know.
56, okay. All right, sir. Well, happy birthday, Jesse James. I will give him the name Jesse James. You know, Jesse James is a criminal.
Jesse James, I'm mad, I know, Miss Pearl. I'm actually
wait, him name Jesse James, it's true, or just a nickname?
No, man, I'm that funny in birth certificate, Jesse James original.
All right, sir. All right.
You did have a Volvo one time, no, sir?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and him say, you give him a ride in a Volvo there already, so he might tell me, you know.
Would I give him the Volvo?
I know where you stop and he beg you a ride and you say, come in and man, ship up some sitting on the back here and say, and him roll.
Yeah. Well, him lucky say I don't know because I'm not stop for nobody.
Hey, right, I know you never time we bring a COVID and they sit there just, yeah.
You know? I be like stuff. Anyway, give thanks, Bridget, give thanks.
Yeah, man, I'm listening to your wife on there. You get the right to man, big man. Trust me, I like how you just engage and you just marry the other year. No guy get it from you.
All right, sir.
Yeah, man, big up to your wife and the rest of the family, because I second time I am for Mama Ellie's program, and I tell you, say, yo, it's a warrior, you know?
Warrior key, queen.
Yeah, it's a woman there. A first lady, I hear a first lady, sir. Don't take care of the family, yeah, man.
Give thanks, give thanks.
It's a pleasure talking to you, boss.
Mutabaruka, sadly. Our own men and our sons have joined the ranks of the stranger. They have joined his religion, and they help to uphold his government. If we should try to drive out the white men in Umuofia, we should find it easy. There are only 2 of them. But what of our own people who are following their way and have been given power? They would go to Umuru and bring the soldiers, and we would be like Abame. He paused for a long time and then said, I told you on my last visit to Mbanta how they hanged Aneto. What has happened to that piece of land in dispute? Asked Okonkwo. The white man's court has decided that it should belong to Nama's family, who had given much money to the white man's messengers and interpreter. Does the white man understand our custom about land? How can he, when he does not even speak our tongue? But he says that our customs are bad, and our own brothers who have taken up his religion also say that our customs are bad. How do you think we can fight when our own brothers have turned against us? The white man is very clever. He came peaceably and quietly with his religion. We were amused at his foolishness and allowed him to stay. Now he has won our brothers, and our clan can no longer act like one. He has put a knife on the things that held us together, and we have fallen apart.
Yes, this is the cutting edge on IRFM. Something to really figure out. We really have to figure that out. Yeah, man, a serious thing. Some of our brothers have taken the white man ways and caused our foolishness. That's what them call it foolishness. Anyway,
Ear up. Ear far right. Is the pine line or not? How are you going, yes, sir?
you hear me?
I hear the I Rasta.
You not hear me?
I hear the I Rasta.
Then why you say we are going here, so?
No, because I never hear nothing in the background.
First
brother.
time, okay, I saw it go. Phone it name.
Yeah, true. Well, I don't want to keep the thing long still. I just want to ask 2 questions and I pose no answer.
So who you want answer?
Question, and I would like the eye view on these questions based upon some reasonings that the eye present. And I agree with the eye reasoning. Don't get I man wrong, but I still want to answer a question still.
Yeah, okay.
Before the eye take the phone call them, no, they then not about the meat and the cow and the goat and put bird in a cage and them thing, you know.
Yeah.
And how mankind go on so vicious. I agree with that totally. But when I say no, what about the man, the Eskimo man? We live in a snow and no vegetable and no food under there. And a bear penguin and what you call them, polar bear.
Yeah, well, you know, expect him to live differently from how him live. Because him not have a choice. Him not have a choice. That is where round him. Him not have banana tree round him. Him have pure snow and fish in the thing and all the polar bear and all them something there. Him not have no choice.
So would that suggest no?
But wait now, I can tell you something.
All right.
No man wasn't supposed to up there, so you know. A man find himself up there, so you know. Man never making a them kind of climate there, you know. Man making a what we call now sunlight. I find himself up at them ways there. So he have to adapt to something else other than himself.
So is he wrong? All right.
No, watch out. Wait there. If a man eat meat, I don't see it as wrong or right, you know, brethren. Don't get me, you know. I don't think such a man eat meat him wrong, you know. I just say, really check the other way, you know. Would you like to be caged up in a pen?
No, sir.
Yeah,
Animals are free. I believe in that. Animals are free.
So you see them pull up, you see them man up in the pole the way you talk about. Them man they don't have no pen. If you pen up the polar bear, you know, or pen up the penguin, or pen up, him just eat as him go along. And catch it and kill it and put it down over fire or whatever and just make it go. So him not have no choice to deal with that. You know, see it?
So may I say no, the question when I pose now, within that lights now, would that man, according to all kind of man religious ways, or cultural ways, or political ways, and their ways, would that man be wrong?
No, but I tell you, I never say a wrong or a right, you know what I say?
Me here, we are say, upon your personal view, but in the judgment of people, or you see that now, you say, religious leader man, politics man, and we call them man of thinking and big thought, and how them would have really put them now? Would it suggest that location and availability is...
No, I would have said, if a man have a choice to kill flesh or animals, or if him can do it out doing that,
right,
it would be better that him don't do it, kill the animal.
Right.
If a man live in a situation like, say some man did crash in the Andes. I don't know if you hear about this.
Yeah, man, they eat themselves.
Them eat a man, one of them friends who is dead.
They eat him buttocks.
Yeah, so the survival is what we are working with. People in the world, people right now in the Western world, or most of the world, them don't eat nothing to survive. Them eat it because them grew up in a situation where this is what is acceptable. Just like how a man that eat a rat bat in a China or a dog. It is acceptable. In India, people don't eat anybody named cow. It is not acceptable to eat cow.
No.
In a certain Muslim country, you don't eat pig. It is not acceptable. And so you eat certain things and people accept it. But that don't mean say truth is accepted. There is not a choice. And the choice is that if you can make something live that have a spirit, and don't tell me say you have no spirit. If you can make something live without saying, well, right now you have a choice. You have a choice. Why would you want to know destroy that life, that force, that energy for you to live when you can do something else and make the other thing live?
That is true.
When you going to stop? Are you going to say no? Well, why? Because the man there poor and him can't afford food. Then maybe we shall just eat him. No, we're not going to do that. Because we look on him and we see ourselves. We see ourselves. So when I say no, is that you have to see yourself in things. In order to see God, you have to see yourself in the thing. You know, see, God is in the thing, That's why I ask a question, follow-up question, When them say God make man in his own image, who for image he make the cow in a? Who for image he make the goat in a?
I just make everything into the image of life.
Just life. It's different manifestation of life.
And that may I try over, brother, because it's coming like what you just said a while ago now. If man make God in a image, so hold on, lesbian a image too?
Well, I don't know.
Take it too far still, but
no, but take it far. No, man, image. Watch out. You can't take it far away. You're going to
no, I don't really want to go on the radio and get too much disturbances, but me just
why not? But me disturb people every night. Not the original disturber. When I say, look at now, the image, when I talk about how people interpret image is the likeness of the person. Let me say.
Suppose the likeness now is a devil.
No, but me don't know how devil stay. How devil stay.
But people know how devil stay. Me and you know devil, but they make out devil theory.
Yeah, but that we out there now forgot to talk about make an image of devil. When I say it's man.
That virgin, they believe that image. I know to them think they are foolishness.
No, but it never said.
Look on Trump and look. Yeah. All right, now you go on Trump. Look on one of our farmer PM who had a very Christian way of talking our politics. So you go bring in the Christian thing now, so the world will know. So devil.
Oh, you mean Sister P? You mean Sister P? Sister P.
The politician went tell us so. No, you find new to them on them a prayer. And said, see God and see the sequel.
Yeah. Well, may I try to find out where him there. If God is omnipresent, you can't look for him. In the right as with you.
No, I'm going to look for Muta, I see him.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to look for I pick to them. My grandfather too,
Okay, watch that.
Look for my grandpick to them.
God, you see. Of course.
She got in front of you. Where more you want? But, all right. Before you
when man I say... No, wait there. Make a little point, that's all. You see when a man say, God a go come down.
From where?
We know him insinuate say God no down here, you know. But him say God omnipresent. If God not omnipresent, that means him is everywhere at the same time, everywhere. You know, so if him say,
me a little bit, them tell me that, and you know, see, sometimes I walk by myself, and I used to try jump behind myself quick. And see, me could have see God.
To say you'll catch him in front of you.
Never catch him yet.
No, man, it's a kind of weird thing. God go come down. God can't come down if him there already. If him omnipresent, him can't come down from nowhere. That means him there everywhere. Unless it's lie you tell.
Sure.
Anyway, give thanks, Virgin. Nice.
Oh, no. Well, I'm on the last question. I'm going to leave you. I will come off of the phone, just make the question, and you can talk about it. You did make a talk, a reasoning, some weeks ago, or some months ago, and you talk about the whole heap of people now where come from different nations, and say them are Rastafari.
Yeah.
Right. And we know where the Rastafari come from. The Black Order.
Yeah.
The Black Liberation. The Black Freedom.
All right.
See, we want repatriation and we want reparation.
Yes.
That is the ethics coming from Marcus Garvey. So you have one
coming from Leonard
from different nation. Now go through where we go through.
Yes.
And cling on to where we cling on. So I suggest, I'm going to come off of the phone after I suggest this. I hear the reason. Maybe, is it possible that these people are the Rastafarians that we heard about?
Where? Oh, which people?
No, these other nations. We are the Rastafari, you know.
Yeah, so where you say, could it
when
be
I say no, the other nation who don't go through the African struggle that bring us to the Rastafari today.
Yeah.
Right? As a black nation, and we know where rules and regulation and where we are come from and where we are deal with. And you have some other people who love to the reggae music and the Bob Marley and such, then try join in. And you say attack say it's better them go after them place. And go tell them place more than go sit down in Africa, sit down and say,
it's not just go after them place, you know. It's the people them who cause us to be in this problem is for them children at on Rasta. So I say no, they must go to their parents and explain what them learned from the Rasta man about what their parents did to us.
Right.
Because I can't get near to them. I get near to them picnic because I do something and them picnic start love it and start going like me. So those children, I am telling those children to go to their parents and them grandparents and say, look here, I wanna run the world. Look what I wanna have a go on down the so. Look how I wanna make black people like this and black people like that. What are you going to do about that situation that you create and cause over the past so much years? That is what I suggest they must do. Don't come to me and go like say you're more Rasta than me. And you love reggae. And
so
you love this and reggae. You lot longer than
when I pose now, is it possible? I is the original Rastafari. We are not a Rastafarian where them try to put power away. We are Rastafari people, man and woman and picnic.
Yeah.
So, is it possible they are the Rastafarians? Good night, my brother. Give thanks.
They're a poet. I'm ready to a poet, Rasta. That's funny. That's really, really funny. I'm ready to a poet. No, I tell you. We are Rastafari and they are the Rastafarians. That is so funny, man. I'm ready to a poet. No, I tell you. We are Rastafari and they are the Rastafarians. That is so funny, man.
Hey, folks, welcome to another edition of Questions Protestants Can't Answer. Today's question is, who wrote the Gospel of Mark? And how do you know? I'm John Martinoni, president and founder of the Bible Christian Society, and today's question is focused on the idea of sola scriptura, which is Latin for the Bible alone, or the Bible only, which is one of the fundamental pillars of most of Protestantism, that we can know all we need to know about our Christian faith and about Christian morals by simply picking up the Bible and reading. So this question, who wrote the book of Mark, is a very important question, because what it does is, if all I need to know about Christianity I get from the Bible, if the Bible is my sole authority in matters of faith and morals, which it is for most Protestants, how can they answer that question? Because nowhere in the Bible does it tell us who wrote the book of Mark. This thing right here at the beginning of the Gospel of Mark in Scripture that says the Gospel according to Mark, that's not inspired Scripture. That's put in there by the publisher of the Bible. We don't have any originals from Mark that say, I, Mark, wrote this Gospel, or that say the Gospel according to Mark. So again, if you go by the Bible alone, how do you know that Mark wrote Mark? That somebody named Mark even wrote Mark? And how do you know that that Mark was inspired? Where in the Bible does it tell you who wrote the Gospel of Mark so that you may trust that it is inspired Scripture? Because if you don't know who wrote it, how can you know it's inspired Scripture? This is very, very important. So as Catholics, we need to ask everyone who believes in the Bible alone as their sole rule of faith, who wrote Mark? And if they say Mark, the secretary of Peter and companion of Paul, the next question is, how do you know? Because I read Mark and there's nothing here that says, I, Mark, companion of Peter and Paul, wrote this gospel. Nothing in Luke that tells me, nothing in Paul's letters that tells me who wrote the Gospel of Mark. So what authority are you relying on? It's not the Scriptures to know who wrote Mark. So again, the question is, who wrote the Gospel of Mark, and how do you know? Think about it.
Il y a un mystère naturel qui souffle dans l'air. Si tu écoutes prudemment, tu entendras l'air. C'est le premier avertissement, mais sûrement le dernier. Beaucoup d'hommes vont souffrir, beaucoup d'autres vont mourir. Demande pas pourquoi. Les choses ne sont plus ce qu'elles étaient. Je ne vous mens pas. Chacun doit affronter la réalité. J'ai beau essayer de trouver des réponses aux questions posées. J'ai beau essayer d'expliquer que le temps n'a jamais existé, je ne vous mens pas. Il y a un mystère naturel qui souffle dans l'air. Le souffle, c'est le temps. Si tu écoutes prudemment, tu entendras l'air. Un tel mystère naturel qui souffle dans l'air. Premier avertissement, mais sûrement le dernier. Beaucoup d'âmes vont souffrir, beaucoup d'autres vont mourir. Me demande pas pourquoi. Il y a un mystère naturel qui souffle dans l'air. Je ne vous mens pas. Écoute.
Yeah, natural mystic in French. This is the cutting edge. I tell you, I'm going to continue to hear it. Natural mystic in French. Man called Alpha Blonde. Yeah.
Yeah, greatest Muta.
You're blessed, man.
Yeah, man. I know say up on the last lap, you know, still the program are going sweet, you know?
Oh, sweet. Give thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Physical distance. You talk too near to the phone.
Yeah, man. I want to big up the whole of Southside and Raytown, you know?
I don't know where they come from.
Yeah, man. I made the call 2 weeks ago, man.
I don't know. I don't know TV for sister you, man. I'm not sister you the call. I don't TV for the part.
Talk about me younger, man, and thing, and the please.
Okay.
All right.
So when we get this out, why you the big up Southside and Raytown?
Yeah, because you have people that listen. That's not
I think you come from down there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I'm my place, man.
Which part of Raytown you live?
No, man, I'm in a Southside, Lad Lane.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And the second call ever call, I don't them come from to, you know.
I remember the second.
COVID, with the Kobe Bryant thing.
Kobe and COVID. I don't them come from.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Muta. Me the man say God not sleep. All when black people are dead, God not sleep.
Yeah, I know him not them say, God not give you more than what you can bear.
So how long we go bear this will go on?
I'll tell you.
Look what George Floyd.
George Floyd. But I tell you everything, man.
And the church killing the 13 people and with the white boy we kill out the
Oh gosh, man. And a couple of weeks ago with the two man, the man and his son who go down at the man, the youth yard will kill him.
Watch there. So
what if I kill him?
And we still away same way, we still away for somebody to come save we.
Prayer, man.
Boy, I mean the prayer.
God not give you more than you can bear.
Oh, but more asking now, Muta, about the Madagascar COVID-19 cure. You hear nothing more? You hear nothing about it?
Well, I would have hoped that our government, which is the Jamaican government, would get in contact with those people and say, because you have nothing to lose. If it work, it work. If it not work, it never work. Next.
But they don't know the Uncle Tom people are not going to look that way, Muta. America, they might look for the
Yeah, I know, and the world health now done debunk it already. But the brethren are going into Africa now because, you know, Senegal, they need to something too. Senegal. Yeah, they need to something too, you know.
About 7 countries in Africa or more, them start release it out in, you know, from Madagascar.
Yeah.
Go back to down there.
Yeah, sure, I tell you, man.
But I nothing want miss out on because the CNN media, what we are watch, kind of distract our mind, you know?
It's a divert way.
Yeah. It kind of topsy-turvy with us. One way mind thinking. Just like when they say, inside and outside of the box. I bet they just get rid of the box.
Yeah, man, get rid of the box.
It's like a man, I go buy a KFC. He's not going to the KFC, but him saying somebody go in there.
Yeah.
They just remove the KFC and done.
Well, it's like a 7 day, we say, them no work on Saturday, but them take bus and call the next man for work. You know,
just like,
yeah.
I want to ask you again now. Me and our brethren, right, in the same place, a reason, but some Psalms thing, you know, the Psalms thing. I don't really believe in it still. But if I debate on Psalms 87.
Yeah, its foundation is in the holy mountain.
Yeah.
Lord, love it, the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things are spoken of. Anyway, go on. What am I supposed to say?
He must say it related to Haile Selassie. So I'm related with Psalm 78. Moreover,
the old Philistine Tyre with Ethiopia, this man was born there.
Yeah. And Psalm 78 too. Moreover, he refused the tabernacle of Joseph, but he chose not the tribe of Ephraim, but he chose David as his servant, which he took him to Mount Zion, which he loved forever or whatever. So he take David. But
look at it's Ufa foundation is in a Psalm Ufa foundation is in the Holy Mountain.
In the Holy Mountain, no David, no Israel foundation.
David. His foundation is in the Lord, love it, the gates of Zion. Where Zion? Zion is right at Jerusalem gate, you know. Yeah, it's glad over the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Yes, glorious things are spoken of music. You see, if you go to Ethiopia, when them tell you about these things, and Mary them talk about, you know. We sit down and reason, I tell you to say this thing, I know. Me and Tony Rebel sit down with one of the the Bataway man them, you know, them Orthodox man with locks.
Yeah.
Them not interpret, because we are show them one way and them are show the next way. So, yeah, and them not see that way there. You know, say, but I guess because it's a the old Philistine Tyre with Ethiopia.
Like I mentioned other countries.
With Ethiopia. Yeah. But them ask which man was born there, born where? It's in the Zion, it's Mount Zion I'm talk about.
Which is in Jerusalem.
Yes. It's the old Philistine Tyre with it. I mentioned certain countries with Ethiopia. I said this man was born there. But you have to go up on the top of the thing and see where I'm talking about. His foundation is in the Holy Mountain. The Holy Mountain is Mount Zion, you know.
Where David
sit down, the city of the great king. Mm-hmm. So I mention a whole heap of country now with Ethiopia. And say, this man was born there. And it shall be said, this and that man was born in Ur. Ur is Mount Zion, which is Mary them I talk about. They say Ur, Mount Zion. The thing is talking, it's a big up Mount Zion, you know. Mm-hmm. And I'll show you which part of the foundation there.
So that now have nothing to do with Emperor Haile Selassie, the man.
No, you see,
them time there.
No, it's not talking about him not ban them time there. It's just that because it mentioned Ethiopia, and I will Rasta go back to me when I say that.
Or interpret it that way there.
Yeah, he might interpret say because himself with Ethiopia, him say this man was born there. But you have to follow the whole thing where I talk about which man was born where. He said the man is born already, you know, and said this man was born there. Which part the man born? His foundation is in the Holy Mountain. Who for foundation is in the Holy Mountain?
King David.
The king, you know, the king in my exalt is a psalm to King David, you know.
Yeah, because them say most of the psalms written to David, them say.
Yeah, it's a exalt David. So it's like it's a song, the chief priest, them and the chief that I talk about. And them say, all my offsprings are in thee. And it shall be said, this and that man was born in her. Even the player of instrument shall be there. Yeah, so you know, it's like, and that don't take away the power from Haile Selassie as a Rastafari. It's just an interpretation of a biblical Psalms now that get people adrenaline rush. Yeah, it's like it get adrenaline rush, you know, like wow, you know, as he say, this foundation is in the land of it.
Thunderbolt, yeah.
Yes. But the interpretation is in the song, is in the psalm. The interpretation is in the psalm, you know.
Truly.
But you can't just say the old Philistine Tyre with Ethiopia, this man was born, you know, and don't figure out what this, no, not the recite, the first part, why him say, this man was born there. Which man was born there? You have to go up to the top of the psalm and see which man was born there. Anyway, I just that.
Yeah.
And now, whole heap man vexing me when I say that.
the Malcolm X thing now, when I say, don't make the white man speak for you and don't make the white man fight for you. It's like white man kill black man, but at the same time, black man kill black man.
Yeah, well, the white man kill white man too.
Yeah, over the years, Asian.
Not ancient, World War I, not ancient, World War I and World War II, white people kill white people. And I call it World War.
Some part of that just behave like them.
Well, I don't know. We find ourselves in a precarious position, Bridget. And we have to come out tight, you know.
We have to come out. Yes, I think say the dog, you trouble the dog how long in turn.
You push a dog around for so long, one day the dog will turn and bite you. So it's so biting time now. God, Bridget. All right. Man, I laugh still.
Yeah, man,
sustaining laughing.
The program sweet tonight still, man, I lie.
It's sweet. All right, I give thanks, yeah?
I give thanks, man. Bless up, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a serious thing. We are lobbying for physical distance for the animal them. Physical distance, we are lobbying for the animal them because you talk about physical distance and people don't realize that the animal them want a physical distance because that is how them was created, that is how them appear upon earth, physically distanced. human being put them in a cage now. So that's what I say. Physical distance for the animal them. Too much cage.